Why are you running, and what special strengths will you bring to the school board?
Sure. So I've lived in my neighborhood for the last 20 years of my life. I'm actually 21. I've lived in the same home for 20 years. And as I've grown in the neighborhood, I just feel that the educational opportunities in our neighborhood for children are getting worse and worse and worse. For example, out of my graduating 8th grade class, I'm the only one with a PhD. There's only about 5 of us with an undergrad. And, this was a couple of years ago, and things haven't really changed. I just don't feel that in my district we've been provided with quality education, and I feel that the children in my district are often the very last to receive anything as far as educational opportunities to be successful. And what strengths do I bring to the school board? I have a PhD in urban education. I'm a former high school teacher. Now I'm a teacher over at UWM in the School of Education. At UWM, I devoted my life to teaching and researching quality education and what it looks like and what we can do to improve the opportunity for children, especially children of color in urban settings. And so this is not something that I just woke up one day and said, hey, I really want to run for school board. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and that, I eat and breathe and sleep education, and I'm very passionate, and I really do want to make a change to make sure that the children in my district, but all children in every community, will have an opportunity to be successful. They will run our city, our state, our country one day, and if we don't prepare them now, what do we have to look forward to?
What do you think are the qualities of an effective board member?
Sure. For me, I have a really good relationship with a couple of the board members now. And I think what makes them really great school board candidate or school board directors is that they listen to people. When a parent has a concern, when a teacher has a concern, when an administrator has a concern, when a student has a concern, they listen. And they're able to provide solutions, they're able to provide answers, they're able to provide guidance to where to go if they're not able to provide that answer. To me, a school board director needs to be part of the community, needs to know what the community looks like, what the needs of the community are, but also needs to have, it needs to be the bridge between organizations and the community members. So that, for example, in MPS, we're seeing a lot of cutting into art and music and PE and stuff like that. So I feel that a school board director should know the ropes of the community and say, hey, there's this community organization that does this. Hey, there's True School who does this. Hey, there's Bringing Arts Back that does this. And how do we tie it to MPS so that our children have an opportunity to explore those things, right, like art and music and stuff like that. But I think a good school board director also needs to bring everybody to the table. This is teamwork. And this is not about just the teachers. This is not just about just the administrators. This is everybody. And I feel that, especially with students, they're often never heard as to what they need and they want with their education. And they're the ones that they know. They're in school for 6 to 8 hours a day, and they know what works for them. So why not take advantage of that and work with everyone across the table, and everyone's equal, and everybody has the same voice, and everybody has the opportunity to really voice their concerns. But I also see myself as the podium to the community, right? So many times in my community I feel that it's silence, and they're not given the opportunity to speak and to really voice their concerns. So I'm not their voice, they have a voice, right? So my job will be to make sure that their voice is heard. So I see myself as the podium, as a microphone, to make sure that they're heard very loud and clear, something that we haven't seen in many years in my community.